Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Cher. I'm Tati and this is Dear Tati. Dear Tati, my name is Lisa, I'm 34 and from Los Angeles. I love your videos and I watch all the time. I'm having trouble with eyeshadows. When I put them on, they crease easily. And even if I put on eye cream beforehand, it looks patchy and I have to keep on putting more and more to smooth it out, but then it looks too heavy. Please help. I can help you with this one, Lisa. I have a few different things that you can try. I am sitting here at my makeup vanity. I have all of the best of my beauty products and tools in front of me. And my first recommendation is going to be invest in an eye primer. Stop using moisturizer as your eye primer. You can do that if your eyelids are very dry, but if you are noticing that it is difficult to apply shadow on top of your eye cream and you're also experiencing a lot of creasing throughout the day, then it is time to switch up to an eye primer. What these do is they really prep the eyelid for the eyeshadow to be more intensified, to smooth on a little bit easier, and they help things to last longer, which includes preventing creasing from happening. So the one that I am really into at the moment is actually an anti-aging primer from Urban Decay. And the thing that I see a lot of women do that is the mistake in using an eye primer, where you think, I used an eye primer, why am I still getting creasing? Why are things applying weird? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's the amount that you use. You only need a teeny tiny bit. And the method that I like to use is by taking a little bit on the back of my hand, just a little dab, and then I'll use my fingertip, grab a little bit of the product, and I will actually press this into the lid. I don't want to create a ton of moisture or a ton of product left over. I want it to all sink in and I want my eyelids to be prepped and ready for eyeshadow. So make sure that you are not overusing your primers and use a primer instead of eye cream. You can also use a concealer, but what you're going to want to make sure to do if you use concealer as your eye base is press in some powder on top of it. And I actually like taking a sponge. I have my beloved beauty blender. I used it this morning. Do not mind that there's still makeup on this guy right here, but I will actually take powder on the beauty blender and press it into the eyelid as well. When you do this, it sets the concealer and then preps everything for your shadow. So try those couple of options out and hopefully one of those two things works for you. This next question comes from Tina in New York. Hi Tati, I wanted to ask you what your tips were for aspiring YouTubers. I'm 28 years old and I have been wanting to dive into the world of YouTube and make beauty videos for a while now. I struggle with anxiety in social situations, so I have never taken the plunge. I wanted to ask you what your advice might be for someone who has the passion but might just be dealing with some stage fright. I also worry that I am too old to start, but I think about it on a daily basis and I wonder if I'm wasting my time by not following through. Yes, Tina, you are wasting your time. Get a camera, get in front of it. If you are passionate about something, my feeling is go for it. I struggled with the whole anxiety issue. Actually, your question really could be a question that I would say to someone myself 4 years ago. I felt like I was too old. I felt really self-conscious. I was very quiet on camera. I didn't really know how to do makeup on camera and how to be on camera. It was a long process, and I mean, I didn't even know how to edit or light or anything. But I knew that I wanted to do this. There was this thing in me that just felt like I need to do this. And I felt that way for a year before making my first video, and I practiced. I uploaded my first video and then I waited 6 months because I was so embarrassed and it was so god-awful. And then 6 months later, I was like, you know what? Even if I make a bit of a fool of myself, I am never gonna get there unless I do. There's a great quote from Cher that I actually have it on my Instagram. I'm gonna put it in right here because it's so fantastic and it's exactly how I feel about going after your dreams and going for something that you're really passionate about, but you're worried that you might not look the greatest, and you're not going to. Bottom line, when you go and like take a dance class or a first class of anything, you're not going to be the most advanced, but the point is that you showed up and you're trying. So the more you think about this, time's still going to continue and go on, so why not just do it? Grab a camera. It doesn't have to be the fanciest one ever. You can even use your iPhone and just go for it. Get used to talking to a camera, share your experience, your passion, your unique tips, and your personality, and I guarantee you that there will be people out there that will absolutely support what you do, and it will grow from there. Just be consistent and dive right in, and do not worry about the age at all. There are so many women out there that are looking for other women who have common interests that aren't teenagers. That was a big struggle for me in the beginning. Everyone was like in the comment section kind of bullying me a little bit, saying that I was too old for YouTube, that YouTube is only for teenagers. If I had listened to that, I wouldn't have my channel, I wouldn't have the relationship I do with my subscribers, and I wouldn't have this awesome job. So, you know, you gotta not listen to the hate, go with your heart, put your passion into it, be consistent, and stop waiting around, just go for it. Go for it now. So that is it for this episode of Dear Tati. Keep the questions coming. You can email me at deartati@glamlifeguru.com. Include your name, your age, where you're from, and that I have permission to read your question in the episode. And I hope that you keep them coming. I love talking to you guys, and I love just sharing advice and really strengthening our friendship. So if you enjoy this series, Dear Tati, make sure you subscribe to the Daily Share. Make sure you are sharing this video and supporting it, commenting, liking it, and hopefully we can continue the conversation and I will have an opportunity to answer more of your questions. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah.